Hi, sorry if this video seems a little rushed. It's just I was asked to get this done for the game camera by Letscom, so I wanted to get it out of the way. Um, so here's a very quick and hopefully brief review. Anyway, so this is what you receive with the Letscom camera. It's a nice box. It packages well. Everything's fairly secure in there, so you really don't have to worry much about damage to the product. When I got it out, it's very intuitive to set up, as I'll probably say more than once in my videos if you watch a few of mine. I like to just take a product out of the box and see if I can figure out how to use it without breaking into the instructions. Granted, I have a leg up on the average person. I worked in IT for about 20 years, but this thing is pretty straightforward. Once you get it fired up, you kind of can figure it out. It works like any average SD card operated camera. You put a blank card in, it will format it or ask you to format it. If it doesn't, go into the menu and format the card. That is one of the key things. You'll notice it has 8 slots in the back, which I'll open up in a second. For batteries, it takes double A's. Once again, sorry for any of the camera angles. I'm just doing this quick. I'm kind of in a rush. It's Father's Day, and I've got stuff to do. But anyway, I won't open it up, but behind that panel on your right, no, your left, is where the batteries go. Like I said, there's a bank of 8, but you don't have to use all 8. You can use 4 if you want to. Just make sure you use the top 4, not the bottom 4. That's how they operate. It's in the manual if you read it, but just be aware. I'm questioning the battery life, I won't lie. It seems to eat through batteries. Granted, I use some rechargeable batteries. They're high-end rechargeable batteries, but I have heard that some of these cameras don't particularly like rechargeables. They're made at least to run off of straight batteries. So I could be wrong, that could be my fault, but it just, like I said, and also I will point out, granted, the first times I tested it, I ran it on picture and video. So, I mean, I was using it. So there's a good chance that that was pretty fair game. But I'm not talking like worthless, like 2 hours. I'm talking like 2 days and it was pretty wiped. I was really not able to function anymore. Kind of a key thing that I seem to have found was when it's at its end, the buttons stop reacting. Like you press menu and nothing happens or something like that. That's kind of an indicator that your battery is at a critical level. I don't know if you can see any of this. Let me see if I can get you to a menu. I apologize again, but that's kind of what it looks like when you flip the switch. It's got 2 settings. One is setup and one is on. You go to setup to configure the camera and then flip it to on so that you're ready to go. It has a little bit of a 15-second delay when you turn it to on, so you have some time where it's not going to snap pictures if you don't want to be featured in it somehow when you're setting it up. But there's a million features in this thing. You can do time-lapse, you can do video, you can do picture and video. You can set the quality up to like 14 megapixels for the pictures. The video quality is at least 1080p. I didn't really look at it too close, but it's a very high-resolution camera. It takes amazing pictures. It takes amazing video. Sorry, I'm not showing it, but anyway, I just do want to thank Letscom at the end of the video because they were nice enough to hook me up with this just for kind of giving it an honest review, and I'm just kind of getting into that, let's call it industry, of doing reviews. So anyway, I can hear the camera clicking away. As you can see, it's taking pictures because I do have it in the on position at the moment. But anyway, it's a great camera. It prices roughly around what the other cameras cost nowadays. The only difference, I would say it's a little cheaper. But honestly, it's worth the money. I mean, if you just need a camera just to test out and something you don't want to be hyper worried about because it's super expensive, you can put it out somewhere and not, freak out about it if somebody were to steal it. Granted, it does have password protection, so if they stole it, they probably wouldn't be able to use it if they were a low-end technical user. I am quite certain if I really wanted to, I could get past that password if I started looking into it, but I don't have a need to, obviously. But anyway, good camera, packages well. Company has amazing customer service. They are so responsive. I know they're a Chinese company, and you will find that out if you do order stuff from them. But the only thing you worry about is the time zones. If you're like in the U.S., they are crazy responsive. They always get right back to me. They have right there if I have a question or a problem. They're very good, which is not something you always see. So I'm very appreciative of that. So thanks again to Letscom and their seed user program. So anyway, have a good day. Hope you enjoy the camera.